I think it definitely is the first guy I ever recruited from New Jersey. And the fact that I got to hear some other lingo other than DC lingo, Baltimore lingo, was refreshing. I enjoyed that a lot. What I also enjoyed was the next day, after the second day of his visit, we had lunch at Blue Moon Cafe, and his dad, Ron, told me he was an actor. And if you didn't know, and I haven't shared this very much with Derek's entire career, but Ron actually was in The Guiding Light as a soap opera. We asked him, who is the biggest actor that you ever worked with? He worked with Denzel, which was awesome. And it was just something that you think back, like, this was really cool. And so, Derek, my last piece of advice I'm going to give to you, okay, is let your dad be the performer, okay, and the actor. Every Christmas we have a karaoke team activity. All the new guys get to sing karaoke, and I've had to hear Derek for 2 years in a row sing karaoke because last year it wasn't good enough, so we wouldn't do it again. So you stick to data analytics, okay? Your dad is the performer. But on the basketball court, I can tell you a handful of guys who's extremely tough on the court, and Derek is definitely one of those guys I've always been tough on. And I don't know if it's something subconscious with me, but it's not like I pick and choose who I what to be tough on. But I think a lot of times it's like I know that the guys that I'm really hard on, I know that they can take it. And Derek always took it, and you always responded. And that's just part of your toughness as a player. So, without further ado, Derek McKnight.
Hello, everybody. Bear with me, I got a little nerves. Gotta shake the nerves off real quick. But Shepherd is a very special place for me. I still can't believe it's all over, honestly. This whole thing is just so surreal for me right now. I remember when I first stepped on campus, and I was just here. I was just trying to figure out where I was going to fit in at. And, to my luck, I landed in a spot where I met some of the most nicest, selfless people that I've come across in my years. And, coming from a place where it's fast-paced, I've grown to really love the slow, peaceful environment in Shepherdstown, West Virginia. And it's probably one of the things I remember the most about this place and miss the most. That and the family that we built in the locker room these past 2 years. I'm going to have a bond with these guys forever. And I know that from the bottom of my heart. And I miss it right now. I miss going to war with these guys day in and day out. Practice, games, I miss it all. And that's something that's always going to have a place in my heart. And the laughs that we cherished off the court as well. Ever since I stepped on campus, it's definitely been difficult for me. It's been an eventful 2 years here, to say the least. And I just want to thank my teammates more than anything for always sticking by me and having the unwavering support that y'all did. First and foremost, I thank you guys for that. And my coaches as well, I thank you guys for that. Coach Namlick, it's no secret, we definitely bumped heads a good amount of times. Definitely did, but honestly, now that I look back at it all, I thank you so much for the person that you are, not even the coach, but the person that you are. And there's just been so many times where you showed me that it's just more than basketball with you. And you don't get that from every coach, and I thank you for that. And I thank you for always being a person that I know I can turn to. I was thinking about it today. Probably the only people that see me cry or tear up in this room other than my parents is Coach. And I bawled my eyes out both times, and I don't think anybody knows that. And it's just because you made me feel so comfortable that I can do that with you and that you will help me. So I thank you so much for that. And I thank you so much for being that coach that really sticks their neck out for their guys 100%. And I thank you for everything you have done for me these past 2 years. Lewis, I don't know if I called you Coach, but Coach Lewis, feel like every person in life needs someone that really needs to be blunt with them and, give it to them straight up, 100%. And for you, you was always my guy to do that. I know I came to you sometimes with any questions about how I've been playing or, anything about myself. And you always kept it straight up with me, and I appreciate you for that. I knew I can always go to you to be 100% with me. And to my parents, man, it's been a roller coaster these past 4 years. It really has. And to my father, thank you for being my biggest fan. Thank you for being my biggest fan. If you ask him, I should probably be in the NBA right now. I know you can't have too long of a conversation with him without him bringing up my accomplishments. I thank you so much. You meant so much to me. And my mom's unconditional love and support through it all, it just meant the world to me. Mom, thank you, everything. My mom, y'all don't really see her at the games because she has bad nerves, and if I miss a shot, she may have a panic attack. So she didn't come to too many games, but outside of basketball, Mom, you know my rock, and I thank you for everything that you have done for me since I was born. I appreciate you so much, and I don't say it enough, but I thank you so much. And for everyone else that's here, that's seen me blossom, these past 2 years and develop as a player, from role switching and everything like that. I thank you all for just being here for me. The good games after the game, even if it was a bad one. I recognize your tones too. But thank you so much, and I appreciate just the Shepherd family as a whole. So, thank you.
Our last senior.